indeed. And we start with the Anglo Leasing ghosts that have now come back to haunt top officials in government.
That's right. The Attorney General, Professor Githu Muigai, now says he should not be blamed for the controversial payments that have put him at loggerheads with lawyers in the country.
KTN's Asha Mwilu begins our news coverage from the State Law Office.
Accused of playing politics with the rule of law and ultimately costing Kenya the Anglo Leasing case, a beleaguered Githu Muigai was on a warpath, trying to clear his name.
The man you see in front of you is the mortician. The patient died on the operating table a long time ago. The patient died on the operating table a long time ago. Githu Muigai is a mortician. If you think the patient should have lived, ask the surgeons.
The embattled Attorney General says he won't go down for a case he inherited from his predecessors. But the Law Society of Kenya argues that Muigai was in office when the Kenyan case took a plunge. LSK has gone ahead to petition Parliament to start the process of removing the AG from office over the Anglo Leasing payments.
So how can he say that he is a mortician? No, he was a surgeon in this particular case. He's the one actually who was in charge when they entered into an agreement to pay certain amounts of money.
To this day, the people who signed the contract have never been prosecuted. How then were we to prove corruption?
There's no other reason at all why we are paying now other than the fact that the Attorney General failed to defend that suit. That is why we are paying. And that is why we're saying, as a professional body, and we have seen where the negligence has been, we must now point out that this is a person who is culpable. And in this case, it is the current Attorney General.
While Muigai says his team defended the case the best that they could, the President's sentiments last Friday has also left the State Law Office under the spotlight.
The pressure that I am putting, especially on the State Law Office, is that they must up their game. We cannot afford to lose any more cases.
The work of the State Law Office is not to tell somebody to do something. It is to advise them. We advise. Then the client does what they want.
All we need you to do, Mr. President, is avoid the legal opinion which you have been given by the Attorney General. You have connections all over. Talk to the British the Kenyan embassy in Britain. Ask them, get an independent lawyer to go and look at that file and give an opinion as to whether or not we can appeal. We still have an opportunity to appeal.
As a scandal shrouded in mystery for years now plays out in the public gallery, Kenya is still soon expected to pay up 1.5 billion shillings to the owners of the dubious Anglo Leasing contracts. That's if the payment has not already been made. Asha Mwilu, KTN, Nairobi.